Hey guys, it's Daddy and Pippa take 2 down the lake trying to catch a couple of fish. What do you think, Pip? Yeah? What have you got?
A Happy Meal.
Daddy had to bribe Pippa with a Happy Meal to get her to come fishing for a couple of hours. So we've made it down to the lake and we finally started fishing. It takes a bit of setting up always when you get started, but once it's done, it's done. Pips, what are you eating, Pip?
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets, nice. And in the meantime, we're hoping that the fish are eating some boilies. Down here you can see the rod pod, just one rod today, just fish off of the edge of these bushes here. Really close range fishing, but it's quite a well stocked water. So hopefully we don't need to do too much to catch one. So bait's been in the water only about a minute, and if we catch one, we'll do some video and we'll hold them up for you. Hoping today, once again, for 1 common and 1 mirror carp to achieve our goal. Nice nugget, Pip. Catch you soon. So we've had a move. There was a guy down the other end of the lake showing me up, catching loads of fish, and I didn't want Pippa to see me failing. So we've moved down the totally other end of the lake. It's a bit deeper down here. Fish jumped just there. So there are some fish in the area. Might not be as many as down the other end. But that guy was surface fishing and we're fishing on the lake bed. So rods have been out 5 minutes. Put a bit of bait out there. And we'll see if it works. It sure did take some waiting, but eventually we caught one, and it's a mirror carp. So last time we caught 2 common carp, and this time we've got our first mirror carp. And do you see,
It's
Pip?
really big.
It's a bigger one than we had last time, and you can see, Pip, that this one doesn't have as many scales. That's why they call them a mirror carp. A real scrapper, this one. I would say probably about 6 or 7 pounds, I think. Give him a stroke. Really magic moment to catch a fish with Pippa. She's well excited when we were reeling this one in. Really pulled, didn't it, Pip? Let Pip have a little hold of the rod and she felt the fish pulling back. Just shows how powerful they are in the water. Cracking fish. Time to get her back in the lake where she belongs. Brilliant. Pippa and I were just talking about that last fish and then the second rod, which was only about a few feet away from the first rod in terms of where the bait was positioned, shot off, and the result is a common carp. So we've achieved our goal of today of 1 mirror, 1 common carp. I'll hold this one up for you. Lovely looking little fish, actually. Really good condition compared to some of the ones in here. Heavily stocked, heavily fished lake, this one, but that's what you can catch. Little bar of gold. Pippa's stroking his scales. Don't worry, Mum, we'll make sure we give our hands a wash before she eats anything, won't we?
Yeah.
And that's fish number 2 of a very short session. It's just started to rain now, so it's probably about time we packed it up and hit the road, got back home. But if you did watch, thanks for watching. I'm sure Pippa and I will be out again.
And the dog is at home and he's called Sean.
That's right, our dog Charlie is at home, poor old Charlie. No dogs allowed on these lakes, unfortunately. But there's a fish, that's what we were aiming for. Pip, should we get this one put back? Let's get this one put back then.
Bye-bye. She's so scared. She said, oh no.
She's off. Well done.
Bye,
Right, bring the phone over
thank
here, baby.
you for watching our video.
That's it. Good girl.